Entering main menu screen Dynasty. Home you have 4 options. Load accept invite. Entering selected Dynasty. Nafi, Kaya the program 26 Dynasty. Online. Entering weekly advanced summary screen. Entering Dynasty. Top store. Play season game is selected. Entering, searching pop-up, searching for opponent. If opponent is not found, invite will be sent. Selected. Ready. Team setting. Enter. Akron's Air. Pro style. Oregon. Pittsburgh selected. Notification, MR_EVERYDAMND. Home team selection. Notification. Tick. Set which Ready. 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 Home team selection Arkansas Razorbacks.
The time has come to make a move. If you want to get into the college football playoff, you've got to win big games right now, and we have a clash of ranked opponents coming up in this one. Welcome to Reynolds Razorback Stadium, home of the Arkansas Razorbacks. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Pittsburgh Panthers, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Arkansas Razorbacks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week.
Entering play call screen.
You don't see this every day. They're lining up for an onside kick on the opening kickoff. How about this for a start?
Entering
Open with an onside kick, swipe of possession, big time risky, and also very confident. tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. In a world of trouble from the start, and a massive loss on that play.
There are 6 categories.
Well, I don't get this decision, but they've got their punt team on the field on 2nd down. Sends his first one of the day on its way, and that matches the number of appearances he had in that win last week.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have 12 options. Inside zone is selected.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Give to the back. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical. They stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. To the air, it's Holstein. Looking to buy time. He'll pull it down and run. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got a top 25 win. You beat them in the middle of the season, X, Y, and Z, so these are big for the resume.
That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down. Pitt will line up to punt it away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit.
There are 6 categories. Formation, error, play type, zone, blitz, zone, cover 2 zone, error, temperature. 2 invert, cover 3 zone.
Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line.
Spread.
Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. Use the play fake, now to throw. Going deep. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
Man, that is one this QB is going to wish he had back. That receiver was so wide open. There was nobody even near him, and the quarterback somehow overthrew him.
Seam flat.
2nd and 10, he'll throw again. Makes the grab on the left. Breaks into the open. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
Spread.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Trying to escape and get it himself. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
And the Razorbacks will snap it on 1st and 10.
Spread. Middle 3rd.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. This conference has a history of getting wacky, and the last thing you need to do is get off to a slow start in ACC play.
And what does everybody talk about every year, right? Like conference games, how much they matter, the familiarity with everybody around you. You can only start this one time.
Deep shot for the end zone. And a flag comes in as this one falls incomplete. Let's see what the call is. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts that they will take the penalty.
Cover 1 LB, edge blitz 0. Silver shoe pin. LB blitz 0. Mid blitz 0. Edge blitz 1.
It'll be 3rd and
Give
long.
cushion.
Quarterback making checks. Looking downfield, it's Manning. Fires to the middle. He's got it. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
Well, we know this defense is one that plays with a lot of pride, right? Part of that is their ability stopping the run. They're a top 25 unit in the nation when it comes to stopping the rush, and that really helps them out down here in the red zone. They're going to have to step up big time in this situation.
Still looking, and he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
And I want to be aggressive in these situations. When I got 2nd and goal, I want to go out and try to get that touchdown. But I do like how he didn't force the ball into coverage, didn't make a big mistake, throw a turnover in this area. You want to make sure you can guarantee points. You still got 3rd and goal coming up if you want to go for it on 4th.
Edge blitz 1.
Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. Trying to get it in, and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Arkansas! They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. They put together a 65-yard drive for the score. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. Fielded in the end zone. It's Robinson. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone. Did not work out as he stopped at the 13.
Outside zone parallel. AHB sweep. AHB stretch.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. The give to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line. Being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Got them then deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there.
Short cross. Short cross. Short cross.
Back to throw, it's Holstein. Snagged in the middle, it's Jefferson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, still a little ground covered to pick up the first.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
Slug go. Slug go. Slug go.
Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Caught over the middle. It's Green. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Finds the tight end. On the nasty move, and now he's got room. Able to make his way past the sticks for the first down, and the time is going to drain out here in the first quarter. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second.
Entering play call, smash, consti, flood, error, wildcat, white raw, switch. Shot, dagger, portal, verticals.
So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Looking to pass, it's Holstein. It's complete. Carrying the ball with an edge and hammering his way to the 40. Running backs just have to be a weapon in the passing game, even for little dump-offs and checkdowns.
Yeah, find your matchups. I mean, you think about running back versus a linebacker. We like that matchup in space, and so find ways to get the football to the running back in space where you can break tackles and make things happen because they're just so dynamic.
They'll go to the air on second and short. Works the middle of the field. And the Panthers get the first down.
Verticals.
Wow, the quarterback knew he had to get that one to his receiver quickly on the in route. Did you see the velocity on that throw?
They'll snap it on first down from the 35.
That's
on the run, it's Hardy. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow in second and 7.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Going to swing it on second down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And that's a really good job by this defense. Complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
Concept, play, medium, smash, error, well, categories, unit, mesh, choice.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down.
Slow go.
Back to throw, it's Holstein. Got his man downfield. Picks up enough to give them first and 10 from the 13.
Well, it wasn't a great start for this quarterback, but on this drive, he seems to be turning the corner. He just looks like he's playing in a different rhythm. He's seeing the field better. It's almost as if the game is starting to slow down for him. And I think on that last completion, it was a good example of that.
Under fire. And he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. You can see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
He'll try it again on second and 10. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit.
How How loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved and up on defense because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
Short cross.
Wants to throw again. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
You're not going to win a lot of games if you can't protect your quarterback. In their last game, they got sacked 4 times, lost the game. So far in this one, they're having difficulty again. These guys up front got to do a better job communicating and giving their QB time.
Between the uprights, it's good. That'll bring him to within 4.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. And a special teams miscue as the kickoff goes out of bounds. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty.
Cover 3 cloud.
To the air, it's Manning. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. Let's talk for a second about Arkansas. This is exactly how you want to start conference play. Early in the race for sure, but precisely the type of foundation you need to set.
And this is really the meat on the bone in the schedule, right? A lot of teams have out-of-conference games early in the season.
A shot toward the end zone. Intercepted, number 19. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
And the defender makes a great read, breaks on the football, and makes the big interception in the back end. And here's the thing, that's number 4 this season, so he's finding the football consistently.
First play of this drive comes from the 5-yard line. Toss sweep. Try to get it outside to the right. Finds some fresh air. Shoots through that hole and picks up 5. He's out to the 11.
All right, great little run there. Listen, it wasn't phenomenal. He didn't get a first down, but what does it do? Now it makes second down easier. The play caller looking at his sheet going, all right, I can throw it, I can run it. Still in a great position. Way to stay ahead of the chains.
From the gun, the ground game. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
But how fast did they get in there and make that tackle for a loss? If you blinked, you missed it. Nice job by the defense, getting penetration. Everybody up near the line of scrimmage, shooting the gaps quick, getting in the backfield, getting the guy to play.
Short cross.
Looking for a man. It's Holstein. Intercepted, and that total goes to 16.
I tell you what, it puts you in a tough position when you're backed up inside your own 20 trying to come out. But when you're a defense and you can force a turnover and you already set your offense up in scoring position, they are going to be extremely happy, and that offensive coordinator is going to look extremely smart.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one.
And that's a great job by the defense, understanding exactly the situation, understanding to stay home, play sound. No matter who gets the football, we're going to run to the football hard. We're going to cage the football, be disciplined. Nice job by the defense.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Wants to go up top. Going for 6. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
Song blitz free. Edge blitz free. Song blitz free.
The Razorbacks are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
And this one is perfect. Now up by 7 points here in the second.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Looks like he's going to bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14.
You have 22 options. Wysale is selected.
First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. To the air, it's Holstein. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job of this decision.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wide receiver comes in motion. The play action fake. Into the end zone. And he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete.
Cover 3 zone. There are 3 categories. You have 54 options. Cover 3 is selected.
After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it on the move. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Razorbacks!
Entering play call.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defense all year long.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Robinson. He stopped there, but a good return coming out of his own end zone gets it to the 28.
Run, outside zone. There are 9 categories. You have 13 options. Outside zone is selected.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half.
Sluggo.
Looking for a man, it's Holstein. Unloads it downfield. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
Inside zone.
Well, this defense was ready for go. Against this receiver at his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up. If you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Grabbed over the middle. It's Jefferson. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down.
Could that be the play that finally wakes them up? Just not a lot of good going on offensively here in this first half. They've only got 3 points to show for their efforts. They haven't been throwing it a lot, but they took a shot there. They got a chunk play. Now they're in a position. They need to score a touchdown here before the half is over.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Nice move to keep running. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Wants to fire on second down. Catch in the middle. It's Green. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
And there you go. You see, you don't have to throw bombs to get big plays in the passing game. Just screen it to your running back. As soon as he catches it, he gets upfield. And how about the downfield blocking by these linemen and the wide receivers as they rip off that explosive play.
A 1st down run on the doorstep. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
All season long, we've been watching this defense dominate against the run. They're the #1 rush defense in the entire country. With a big lead in this game, you cannot run the ball and expect to win and get back in it.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to throw, it's Holstein. Trying to find the end zone. Good throwing catch. Takes him down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half.
Short cross.
On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in. Touchdown, Pitt! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
That is a huge way to end this half. Man, cutting into the lead, gaining the momentum. Nice job finishing the half with some positive vibes going into halftime.
And with the extra point, they close it to 17-10. You get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. He'll bring it back from inside his spot. They make the stop on the return, and that is priority 1. You don't want some big return to give up a cheap touchdown on the final play of the half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. He'll bring it out. It's Anthony.
Entering play call, play type, there are 6 categories, there are 2 subcategories. Option is set to man coverage 27 plays. We have 5 options. Zone, cover 2 zone, there are cover 3 zone, cover 3 doesn't hatch, cover 3 cloud.
We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Dropping back, it's Manning. Slings it. And that one's incomplete.
Entering play call. Cover 3 doesn't match. Cover 2 zone. Tampadu.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. They go to the wide receiver screen. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down mark.
Really nice job by the quarterback understanding I needed to throw this ball hard. Like, I got to fit in there tight. And a nice job by the wide receiver wearing it, because he really didn't have a choice, because he was going to wear that one regardless.
They'll need to convert this third down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. Caught near the sticks. It's Green. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
Great job by the running back on this play. It's a big third down, and his ability to catch the ball, turn around, get north, make a guy miss, and go move the sticks. Awesome individual effort.
And the Razorbacks will have it 1st and 10. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Wants to throw on 1st down. Slings it downfield. He's got it. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down. They'll mark him at the 48. Remember some of the years when the Hawks spent a lot of time in the Wildcat just running it? You don't have to do that with this guy at quarterback.
And it just makes you less predictable, right? You got a running back in there. You know you're not going to throw it very much, but when they do have the ability to push the ball down the field and get some guys out of the box, it makes this offense even more exciting.
Blasted as he lets it go. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
Well, this defense knew they had a tall task playing against this Heisman caliber quarterback, and the best way to affect him is with pressure. They were able to hit him on that play, and that forced the incompletion.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Making side adjustments here. Wants to keep it in the air. Got it in the middle. It's Brown. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a 1st down.
And that's a great example of this quarterback having intense confidence in his own arm talent. That was not an easy window to throw into, but he had the ability, and he knew it.
Lining up from the 34 on 1st down.
Seam flat.
Dropping back, it's Manning. Hauls it in. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
Makes the grab. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game.
Entering play.
This guy already has a touchdown. He almost had a 2nd right there. You saw how good he is after he has the ball in his hands. Great job by the quarterback. A, finding him. B, getting it to him quickly. And then his speed and his God-given ability does the rest. He's got his offense in great field position.
The Razorbacks have it with a 1st and goal. They'll move the tight end. Draw play, quarterback keeps it. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas!
Entering play.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone. You love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown.
Entering play call.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Georgia Tech will need to mount a comeback, but those fans that were there when Calvin Johnson was a 2-time All-American know this game is not over. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Florida State. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one. Kevin, let us know when it goes final.
Real.
Looking to throw, it's Holstein. Just a short pass to the tight end. And that had all the makings of concrete windshield, but how about the little corner? Taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the 1st. Now on 2nd down. Back to pass. Finds his tight end. Oh, he's got some space. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. First down here for the offense. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
Well, it's important in this game, this offense gets the running back involved out in the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. Picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down.
Short cross. Short cross.
Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Jefferson. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line.
Entering play call, choice. There are 12 categories. You have 12 options. Choice pivot return is selected.
This Pitt offense has been clicking on this drive. To the air on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
This is a situation here in the third quarter. This offense did not want to be in facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. To the air, it's Holstein. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down.
They were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. I wasn't sure that one was going to get there, but had just enough gas to make it over the crossbar. Now a two-possession game at 24-13.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He'll bring it out. It's Anthony. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18.
There are 3 categories. You have 22 options. 10% pressure is selected.
A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Flushed out of the pocket. Just a little off. Incomplete.
Now you get more and more hits on the QB like this right there. More and more making him scramble out of the pocket to the right. That's winning. He's going to start to see ghosts. He'll start to panic. He'll start to speed up that processor. Nice job by the defense making that quarterback feel very, very uncomfortable.
Now he'll turn one loose back to the middle. Ball's in the deep ball. They make the stop, but this junior loves to show off his arm strength, and he did it there.
He came into this year with big expectations. Everybody expecting him to stat it up. And now with that last completion, he's already over 2,000 yards passing for the season.
There are 2 categories. You have 32 options. Sog blitz 1
They
is
used a
selected.
chunk play to cross midfield, and they've got it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Looking to throw, it's Manning. He'll take another shot here. using concentration laps here in week 7 as they push out that lead.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And with the extra point, they're on top by 18.
Entering play
Quick
call.
strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll bring it out. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one.
Categories. You have well options. Slants is selected.
They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Quickly out to the tight end. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain.
Ohio.
Well, they pick up the first against zone coverage. I think a big part of this for young quarterbacks out there is if you're going to be throwing into zone coverage, you got to throw on time. You can't stare down receivers because the entire defense has their eyes on you, so you can't telegraph where the ball is going. You've got to hold it to the very last possible second. Try to freeze defenders with your eyes and then throw the ball into open areas of the field, anticipating where your guy's going to be.
One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen.
Threat and stick.
It'll be second down as we open the final stanza.
Zig.
Back to pass, it's Holstein. It's complete. Oh, and the ball's out after that big play. Unfortunate to get that one back, and as an added bonus, they get the first down.
Concept.
And wait just a second, the official's going to take a second look at this one.
One play, you have 7 options. Quick pass is selected.
So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call.
Unpack. Verticals.
Pitt coming to the line after getting another first down. Gonna look downfield again. I don't think that's the way they drew it up.
Entering play call.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes.
There he goes. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. Pitt pushing the base.
Corner.
They're in the red zone and they'll pass it. Working that left side now. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football, and a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Operating in the red zone here on second down.
Corner. Short cross.
Looking to fire. Unleashes to the end zone. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Panthers.
Number 83. Holstein in the end zone.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have 15 options.
Ready to try the point after.
Selected.
Smashes it through for the PAT.
Entering play call.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Georgia Tech has just had no answers today You should see what Yellow Jacket greats like Calvin Johnson are saying on social media right now. Talk about unhappy. They're trailing by 17 to Florida State. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this run.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. They'll send the tight end in motion.
Yes.
Looking for room. It's Russell. Turning it on. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Tight end now in motion. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Not a lot of daylight. He gets one to the 32.
Mudsing pressure.
Well, with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time, blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway, create negative plays, and get the ball back.
Cover 2 man.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Handoff from the shotgun. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down.
And this one isn't over because the defense still has 3 timeouts left, but man, that clock is ticking, and they can just run the football up multiple possessions. They're going to need something magical to happen. They're going to need to start stripping at that football, create some turnovers, and get lucky down the stretch.
They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
And they're getting close to the point now in offense where it's full milk the clock mode, right? Run the football. Don't worry about throwing it right down the middle of the field. Keep giving it to your back. You can fall forward. If you can keep doing stuff like this, get a few first downs, preserve the victory, and get out of here.
They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
Power football with the run. Hard running there. And he's able to find a little running room before they get him down.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
And the Razorbacks come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Here comes the option. And now in the pitch, the ball's loose.
And this is one of those where you go, oof, you start to breathe a little deeper on the sidelines. You felt really, really comfortable having the big lead, plus 2 possessions in the 4th quarter. But now you gave the ball back. You put yourself in a position where you're going to have to earn it a little bit more now.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. He's looking deep. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out.
Emptians, slide, concept, error, keep flood, error, bell category, flood switch.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass, it's Holstein. Nowhere close on that one as he got 12 trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And you just got to know the situation of the game, obviously. After that incompletion, now setting up 3rd down. You've still got timeouts. You can attack the middle of the field. It's all out there for you. There's no need to panic. Because of those timeouts, you still have an eternity to get back in this game.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. That's caught. It's Preston. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. That's exactly what they told us they wanted to limit. Yards after the catch, and it pays off on this play.
And especially in these situations in 3rd down, when you know the ball's going to come out fast, understanding that, breaking on the football, going, making the tackle, and forcing the 4th down.
Short cross.
On 4th down, trying to find his man. He's got it. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
Yeah, and that's step 1. Great job by this offense getting in the end zone. Now you got to go get the stop. You got to get the football back. You got to find a way to do something to create a turnover, get an onside, to get the football back, to get back in this football game.
First part of the equation complete with the touchdown. Now the 2-point try if you want to make the deficit just a field goal. He's looking to throw. And he dropped it. It looked all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. So just over 90 seconds to go, and this game's probably going to come down to whether they can recover this onside kick. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it.
Entering play call, zone coverage. Blitz, man blitz. There are 2 categories. You have 32 options. Zone blitz 1 is selected. Mid blitz 1. Zone blitz 1. Play type man coverage. There are 2 categories. 1. Man's cover 2 man.
The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. Okay, Jesse, this is a little bit of a tight spot. You'd love to be aggressive enough to get the first down, but you've got to take care of the ball first.
No doubt. I was going to say, ball security is at a premium. You cannot turn the football over at this point. The defense has 3 timeouts left, David, so probably conservative play calling here. You're expecting them to try to run to ice this game.
Conservative, I know they're going to be aggressive, but I also know that 1 first down ends this football game.
The give out of the gun. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The Razorbacks can really attack on this 2nd and short. From the shotgun, the inside give. They'll make the stop, but that first down on to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. So they're closing in on a solid top 25 win for the resume, in addition to holding off any thoughts of an upset.
Well, they were very anxious and eager, too, to make a statement to the entire country just how dominant they were. They have so much confidence in themselves, but they wanted to prove it to everybody else. They wanted to prove it to their opponent here today. They dominated in all 3 phases.
And now they put the college football world on notice. That was a nice win. You get these
Entering weekly advanced summary screen.